This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Realms of Stone by Sharon K. Gilbert. Prologue. Somewhere in a timeless land, Charles Sinclair had no idea where he was, nor precisely how long he'd been in this very strange place. His head ached, and his eyes felt painful and dry as he wandered, lost and alone, through the dreamlike landscape. He stood upon a broad road, paved in stones worn smooth by fierce winds and heavy use. The sides of the path were littered with ancient armory, swords, helmets, shields, spears, bows and arrows, all lying upon a field of shattered human bones. I must be dreaming, Charles reasoned, though a part of him doubted that conclusion. He turned to look behind, hoping to discern his location, but a dense fog descended without warning, as though a curtain of grey muslin fell across the haunted realm. This phantasmagoric mist clung to the skeletal trees like iridescent spiders' webs. Here and there, the mist swirled upon the rocky ground, rising up into a legion of vaporous ghosts exhaled by an invisible dragon, slumbering beneath the cairn of bones. These faceless apparitions climbed along leafless branches and up ropey bark like translucent, undulating snakes of smoke. Beyond the sentient trees, lonely rings of oddly shaped, standing stones congregated into rock choirs, painted in living haze. The sharp-edged silhouettes bore an eerie resemblance to petrified humans with vague approximations of heads, trunks, and limbs. Each weathered face was transfixed into a rictus of pain, and the arms and legs splayed into impossible stances portraying a variety of actions. Some looked as though they'd frozen in mid-stride, whilst others appeared to recline or slumber fitfully upon the intransigent land. A few stared upwards, their stony profiles gazing hopefully towards a starless midnight sky. This unyielding firmament grew even darker from time to time, as thousands of ravens and raptors flew past the indifferent moon. One by one, the birds gathered upon knotted branches within the humanoid trees, and one particular bird, larger than all its brethren, watched the newcomer with curious, blinking eyes. No sound penetrated the adamantine fog, not even the dull tapping of the visitor's footfalls. But as he continued through the nightmare landscape, Charles Sinclair slowly began to notice a welcome and rhythmic pulse within his ears. It was the soft whisper of his own breathing. "At least I'm alive," he spoke aloud. "Are you?" the watchful raven asked from a thick branch just over his head. "Alive, I mean. What makes you so certain?" The Marquis looked up at the impertinent blackbird. "Logic tells me I am alive. I'm material, solid. Neither ghost nor spirit," he argued, slapping at his arms, thighs, and midsection to prove the point. "Logic is somewhat unreliable hereabouts," the creature answered. "Life is death, up is down, black is white, and grey. Well, grey could suddenly choose to portray itself as any colour or anything it wishes. If you trust only in logic, then your adventure here will fail before it even begins." "I see," Sinclair remarked politely, though he hardly saw it all. "Tell me, creature, do all birds speak here, or are you unusual?" The bird flapped its glossy wings proudly and fluttered to the ground near the human's feet. "I am most unusual, but talking is hardly the accomplishment you might think. After all, you are talking, and I rather doubt you could stake claim to anything beyond the ordinary. Although there is something decidedly different about you," the bird mused as it made an anti-clockwise circle round its prey.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.